Tamara, your question is my mother accepting? Define accepting. There's a big difference between love and acceptance. V, after everything that's happened, I'm still me. Exactly. New fan here. I'll check out your YouTube. Thank you, Panda. So define accepting. No, I don't think my mother accepts a lot of things. I'm the oldest of 7 children, and we are all within 6 years apart from each other, all the kids. When I was 2, the twins were born, and then the youngest is 6 years younger than me. And all of my sisters are married to ministers. And what am I trying to say? I think there's a lot of things in a lot of people, a lot of my mother's children, for example, that she doesn't accept. Like, my sister has a nose piercing, and she's a mega church minister. How do you, whether you accept the fact that she has a nose piercing or not is irrelevant. She has a nose piercing. Whether you accept the fact that I got a breast implant or not is irrelevant. I got a breast implant. And on my last trip to Alaska, I think a lot of my family, I had been there a couple times by now. I think by now a lot of my family had been like, we just don't know what to do with all this. And one of the things my mother said to me was, we don't understand. And I said, you're my mom. You don't need to understand. You don't need to understand why I have long hair. You don't need to understand why I have long nails. You don't need to understand why my brother is 50 years old and he got a tattoo. You don't need to understand why my sister is 50 years old and she got a nose ring. You don't need to understand any of this stuff. But what your children need from you is love. I want you to love me. I don't care if you understand. So my question is, what's your definition of the word accept?